Hey guys, Kyuranger here with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the Henshin Oudama Deluxe Saiko Kyutama from Uchu Sentai Kyuranger. This is a special Kyutama that lets Shishi Red obtain his final power-up form. So, let's get started. So first off, we'll look at the Saiko Kyutama on its own, and the first thing you'll notice about it is its size. So, for a quick comparison, here it is next to the Shishi Kyutama, and you can see that it is a lot bigger. Though that's mostly just the globe part, as the bases are about the same size since they both need to fit into the Seiza Blaster. Besides that, there are quite a few things to know about this. First off is that the base color is a metallic red, instead of your normal silver. You can see that the globe is also not clear, but instead is this foggy white plastic, which will house some LEDs. Then you've got the other biggest detail, which is this big ring of stars surrounding it, similar to the rings around a planet like Saturn. And it's got 9 colored stars on it, one for each of the Rangers. So you've got red, green, black, gold, pink, orange, silver, blue, and yellow. And as you can see, this part spins, and that's part of the main gimmick. You've got this big button here on the top, which is also part of the gimmick. And you can see both of them are a clear blue plastic with glitter inlaid to give that same space effect that we've seen on other items, like the Q the weapon. You've got your speaker back here, power switch down here, your battery compartment down here, and it includes some balance cell batteries. And finally, you have the number labeling, where it's 315. Now, similar to the Kerberos Kyutama, this actually has a hidden meaning, and this time it's found in a system called Goro Awase, where in Japanese, certain numbers can be strung together to be interpreted as words. So in Japanese, 315 is San Ichigo, and when we contract that, we get Saigo, meaning final. And that's fitting, as this is basically the final Kyutama, at least as far as the ones to be created and exist. Since, while they haven't released all of the 88 yet, they already existed before this was created, so this is basically the final Kyutama. So, next thing to do is switch it on, right here, and I'll give you a good look at the lights and sounds. So you can see it lights up with a rainbow LED, and you see the new symbol inside there. So first, you can do some things on its own. If you spin the ring, you get that little sound. Then you activate a few features on its own. So first we'll press the button once. It says "What's up," which is basically a preparation for the transformation. Then we get into Wakusei, or planet mode, where you get 5 different attacks based on 5 different planets. So the first one is Mercury. Next is Venus. Then Mars. Then Jupiter. Then Saturn. And after that, goes back to What's Up. So it has attacks for the 5 planets closest to Earth. Next, we can use the Saiko Kyutama with the Seiza Blaster to activate the transformation into this new form. So, for this, I'm actually going to have the Seiza Blaster off, because if you look down here, you can see that there are no pins to hit the little switches in here. Just a button that will be depressed when you place it in. So, we'll start by hitting the button on top. Then, set it in the Seiza Blaster. Then we'll press the button again. And spin the ring to activate the transformation. And this transforms Shishi Red into Shishi Red Orion, which gives him the power of both the Leo and Orion constellations, as well as power to use any of the different weapons of the other Kyurangers. And so as a bonus, I'm going to throw in the soft final figure of Shishi Red Orion to take a look at. So we can see that his suit now becomes almost entirely white to go along with the coloration of what the Orion Kyutama would look like. And we have the helmet, we can see is half Shishi and half Orion. Along with this visor down here, we've got a red stripe up here. See, he has the same red star as usual. In this case, he has the new symbol there, which is actually a lion head inside two overlapped stars with a ring of stars around it. Then the other big thing is that he's got this big flowing scarf around his neck, which has stars for the other 8 Rangers, similar to the ring around the Saiko Kyutama, and then the ends of the scarf actually flow down his arms. He's got a gold Q buckle, so I guess he kind of has a Ryu buckle, you could say. And then the rest of the suit is pretty much the same as the other Kyurangers. Though similar to the Ho Soldier figure, there's a little bit of detail missing out here, as these stripes going down the body are supposed to be red to match this part here, but it's a very minor detail. As you can see, it is a very nice looking figure and a very nice looking form. So it's a pretty elegant looking final form. Getting back to here, we can then activate some of the features that can only be done when it's attached to the Seiza Blaster or has the button depressed. So, first up will be 9 attacks to summon the different weapons of the Kyurangers. So, going in order. For each of these, they announce the title of the Ranger, then do that Ranger's constellation or animal, then, the first part of the Ranger's name and galaxy. So for Shishi Red, it's Superstar Shishi Galaxy, and we'll see the rest as we continue on. So there we have Sasori Galaxy. Next will be Okami Galaxy. Then Tenbin Galaxy. Then Ouchi Galaxy. Then Hibitskai Galaxy. Then Chameleon Galaxy. Then Washi Galaxy. Then Kajiki Galaxy. And finally, we get one for all of them, which is All-Star Galaxy. and activate some features by holding the button on top. So this is getting into a little bit of spoilers as far as the names go, because this will reveal the names of the two forms for Shishi Red Orion's mech. First is the Go mode. That summons the Battle Orion ship. Then docking mode. And that transforms the Battle Orion ship into the Orion Battler. Then finally we have the Kyukyoku, or Ultimate Galaxy. And just to show it off, you can activate all this by, as I said, pressing and holding this button down on the bottom. And there we go. So overall, the Saiko Kyutama is a very cool toy, and also shows a very interesting direction that they went with for the kind of final Ranger, because it's not a new Ranger, but instead a power-up form for the leader of the Rangers. And I say this because Kyutama 13 is the Orion Kyutama, but they did not use that and give us an Orion White. Instead, they decided to give the power of Orion to Shishi Red to make Shishi Red Orion. At the same time, I think there are probably a couple of reasons for this, which one would be that 13 Rangers would be too many, as we were already pushing it past the norms with 12, and also because a big theme in Kyuranger is luck, and in some cultures 13 is seen as an unlucky number, so to give the team 13 members total would kind of contradict the whole luck theme, so it's actually pretty clever to give what would be the power of the 13th Ranger to one of the others. So it basically gives us that Orion power and that kind of Orion Ranger, but it keeps the team from getting to that unlucky number. So as far as this goes, it is very cool. It's got some nice lesson sounds. It's very neat that it has the ability to basically be used on its own and get all the features out of it without even needing the Seiza Blaster, and that's really just for show, and for show accuracy. So, of course, if you have a Seiza Blaster, you're gonna want to pick this up. But even if you don't, and you're just a big fan of Kyuranger, you can pick this up and activate all the sounds for it very easily without even needing it. So, if you're a fan of Kyuranger, I would definitely recommend picking this up. Next time, I'll be reviewing the BCR Build Rabbit Tank form. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you're new and would like to see more, please subscribe. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.